So the task given to our team was to make an iPhone and Android application for the InnoSummer service. And the InnoSummer service is an online child's journal for people to be able to share photos and post events of their children's lives. Well, first of all, neither of us in our team had made an iPhone or Android application before, so we had to sort of learn about that. There's already a lot built into Android and iPhone that makes it very easy to develop applications, but if you want to do something very specific, that wasn't already included with Android and iPhone, and we had to make those ourselves. But eventually we figured it out, and we just decided to make the application as basic as possible at first. So we were just concentrating on connecting with the server and uploading photos. Once our application did that, we could concentrate more on the user interface and making the application simple and usable for people.
The only thing we were requested in the beginning of the summer was this. Anything that our project partner can just show or give to any given audience. So how we decided to tackle this presentation problem is that we have created a 3D model of our kind of own virtual robot, and we call him ILO. And after done with the 3D model, we have implemented that into a Flash file, and in this Flash file we are able to create like interactions between the presenter and audience. What needs to be done here and is taking all our attention right now is the user scenarios to which what illustrates the use of social robotics in these everyday situations. So those right now have been like scripted and animated, at least some of them, but they still haven't been implemented into the presentation itself. It shouldn't be too much of a trouble technically, but it still is going to be a lot of work.
The summer has been more of the actually implementing and not so much of concepting. The Pocket People Live is a continuation of original Pocket People, which was a regular demo project, and our task was to bring features to the phone that are the kind of social media-like and make your phone as the center of your communication again. First of all, we kind of analyzed or went through the material that was left from the original Pocket People, and there were some bits of code and everything that we could use. I think one thing that we've really learned is that we shouldn't, if there's a problem that we can't kind of get over in several days, we really should try to consider other alternatives or ask someone, because I think we were a bit too slow in doing that, because after we asked a few advices we actually got moving again.
Our project is about virtual memo taking application. Memo means the sticky notes, the usual sticky notes we use on magnet boards. And our task was to design the application itself with its functions and everything, and also to develop a prototype. We have decided to make it as close to the real world as possible, so the application really works like we would interact with a real sticky note and write on it and drop some pictures on it. And that is what's running on the tablet. And it is accessible from anywhere by mobile phones. So anyone who have a mobile phone in the family or in the team at our work, he can add something to this memo wall, which is shared real time. This is absolutely can be used anywhere, just as generally as SMS.
We started to work on this location-based game, and then we added this social aspect also to it, so that basically you capture territories inside cities and compete against another teams and players. Of course, first we thought about what concept ideas we wanna add to the game, what kind of game mechanisms, play styles, what's the theme of the game, and so on. And then we selected this kind of mafia theme and started to work with that. And last Friday we did some test runs, and we have been, well, sort of playing that. Me and Henry has, while we are just walking around city, captured areas. Well, there's some stuff to do, mostly just bug hunting and debugging and testing this game.